Be human. Instead of complaining about the darkness, light your candle. Confucius, 551-552, 479 BC, China. The universe looks at you with love. Love unites people. People are born in love. Everything true and real is born in love. The proposed project of an open society of equal opportunities for a humanitarian self-realization of development and security guarantees you the right to free choice and active participation in its implementation. I invite you to create a humane world. Your thoughts, your words, your actions will bring change. People who were, believed in you, and those who will be grateful to you. The wind from Ukraine carries civilizational changes. Ukrainian civilization is indestructible because it does not carry aggression, and achieving harmony in interaction with the world is our national idea. The planet awaits our unity at this defining time. People, let's unite. Life on the planet will be preserved by our love. Development is impossible without free competition of thoughts, ideas, beliefs, interactions. Total state control. Violence over society disrupts the harmony in the dynamic balance of social interactions of development and adequately activates the processes of their transformation into a new quality, form and system to achieve harmony in the dynamic balance of a new level. Thus, any aggression destroys itself, time. Development cannot be stopped. A world full of human suffering invites communication and interaction. Don't lose hope. Give love to people. Let's engage the intelligence of scientists. Nobel laureates to create a single global center for scientific support of humanitarian development, self-realization and security, monitoring of the most rated ideas, projects, programs and provision of analytical, coordination, security services. Self-restraint is an objective condition for achieving harmony, optimal interaction, and prospects for development. Let's invite people who have the appropriate resources and capabilities to participate in the implementation of this project, in the creation and implementation of information and communication networks and systems of safe communication and interaction of citizens of the planet. We invite authorized representatives of the UN Security Council, international democratic and human rights organizations to directly participate in the creation of a single global center for humanitarian self-realization, development and security, a system of humanistic worldview values, and a global network of services. In our opinion, it is very important to immediately start work on the creation of independent international election commissions to provide organizational and technological services for the conduct of legitimate local democratic elections based on the use of the latest information technologies and mobile communication tools, a single legislative procedure for the protection of the will of citizens. This will reduce social and international tension, prevent violent confrontation, save human lives, accelerate democratization processes, and increase the responsibility of citizens and politicians for their choices. Mass media journalists are free and equal in the right to exclusive reproduction of the project. We hope for charitable support for the further development of the Planet Without Borders project. Copyright registration certificate No. 44902. A person is a set of biological and social formations. Their interaction determines the measure of humanity of each of us. Man differs from animals in developed intelligence. Mind is what distinguishes humans and, unlike biological beings, DOT gives them the ability to create, not just consume, the goods of life. It is not brute force and the satisfaction of physiological needs that should determine the vector of human development, but reason and the creation of beauty. The blind ignorant, who cannot distinguish good from evil, are forced to look at the world through the eyes of other people and act in the interests of other people. The spiral of human development leads us to the next round, which offers equal opportunities based on the common ownership of humanity over natural and civilizational resources, the possibility of free choice, of interaction with the surrounding world based on the use of the latest digital, information and communication technologies, scientific support. For a humanitarian security, self-realization and development, an objective necessity is the need to achieve a new spiritual quality of the human essence, and development not from the standpoint of violence and aggression, but from the standpoint of love and creation of beauty. A new humanitarian culture of development can only be realized if people have equal opportunities to directly participate in the financing and economic support of public programs and projects of their own choice. Hence, a new society cannot be created by poor people. The poorer people are, the less independence they have in life. The more slavery. There is a planet without borders project. Solving the problem of basic economic income for every person. A civilized global resource market, civilized business conditions, a clear conscience, the system of scientific support for humanitarian security, self-realization and development with centers, planets, human, knowledge, creation, safety. The goal is a transnational self-organization of citizens of planet Earth, Earthlings. Returning the natural resources of the planet to Earthlings with the right of private ownership of each person to a proportional share of the profit from their use, main economic income, family, genus, tribe, nation, federation, earthly civilization, universe. This is an objective process of humanitarian development transformations. Any attempt by random subjects of public authority and subjects of excessive consumption of public resources and goods to stop it is hopeless and will lead to catastrophic consequences. If democratic civilizations not only declare democratic values, then they must agree with the equality of people in ownership of the resources of the surrounding world. On the basis of agreements with the system of scientific support for humanitarian security, self-realization and development. The Scientific and Production Center Planeta unites the creative capabilities of humanity to solve the problem of resources, manages and distributes profits from the use of resources as the common property of people. Provides accounting, protection, scientifically based use, restoration and development of resources. At free market prices, the center sells or provides the necessary resources to business entities for temporary use. Financial institutions of the center accumulate and distribute funds to identification accounts, which are opened from the moment of birth of each person and are accumulative until he reaches the age of majority. In the event of the death of the owner of the identification account, the unused funds are not inherited, but are redistributed. The use of identification accounts of the disabled and dependents is carried out under the supervision of the relevant medical and social services. CU